I miss you all. Last Wednesday I couldn't make it because I was so busy with practical work. And most of the audience, they say they want it on Sunday. They don't want on weekdays. So today is Sunday. So we are going to do it on Sunday. But before we do it, I have to say something very important. The weather is okay, everything is okay. But there is something in our life. It's part of it is this thing. What is that? Fear. Where our fear live? Where our fear live? You ask yourself, I ask myself, where our fear live? That is very important. Our fear live in us. Okay? Our fear live with us. It carry with us. It can happen. Our fear can be happening anything. 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 If you go to a doctor, you see a doctor, you're afraid of injection. That is fear. That's fear. When you walk at night, it's darkness. That is fear. The fear comes to you. That is fear. Fear comes to you automatically. But the start, the word is fear. Even the king of the jungle, lion, king of the jungle, even he moves. He look at his tail behind. He has fear. Because the enemy will come. So fear is there in our life. Fear will never go. But it will come and go, but it will never leave us the fear. Okay? I will tell you about that later. So fear will always come in the darkness. It can happen to you anytime. You look at the Old Testament king. The Old Testament king. King, verse 17. It says, when you have fear, I am afraid, I will trust in you. That means, wherever I am afraid of fear, I will trust you. But who are you going to trust in? It's Jesus Christ. That is why I say, you move away the fear, F, move away and put J. J stands for Jesus. Look at the Old Testament. Remember that. Another one thing is that if you look at the Old Testament, there were few followers of Christ. Few followers, the Old Testament. Those days when Moses was around, followers. Before Christ, Moses followers. There were few great followers of Christ. But then the king there, or the emperor, who refused to accept them. So throw them in the den of a lion. You know, when you go into the den of a lion, you finish. You finish. But they do not have fear. Why they do not fear? Because they have faith in God. They do not have fear. They move away the fear. So God comes to you. God will guide you. As long as you have faith, nothing can touch that. The fear will go away very far away if you have faith in God. Remember that. Do not forget that. Fear. Do not be afraid of fear. Do not be afraid. Why we can be afraid of fear? Do not be afraid. If you look at it now, let me tell you something. If you are afraid of fear, you should love everyone. If you are afraid of fear, remember that. Look for God in your heart wherever you feel fear, and He is the light of. He's the light of the world, and He's there to guide you, to take you away from the fear, and lead you to a path that you can have salvation from the fear. Remember that, the fear. Do not forget the fear. Oh, when I was young, look at that. When I was young, I and my friend, with those young days when I was primary something, we have no money in the pocket. So what to do? I did not think about fear. We have to go from one end to another end. But the end, one end to another, is a graveyard. That means I have to pass the graveyard in the darkness. But I do not know how I managed to pass that graveyard from one corner to one corner. I don't know where the fear go. Where the fear go, I do not know where the fear go, okay? So, do not be afraid of fear. Do not give place for the fear. That's very important. There was a man who married 12 years ago. Maybe he has married. He has a friend. And this man is very, very hot tempered. Very tempered. And his wife also feel very sad. So the man feel that why this man is so fierce and so on. But what happened then? This man is very fierce. So one day, and Christmas around the year 1988, and this woman, the wife, conceived. But once he conceived, the husband thought, oh my God, I have been punished because I do not have fear in God. So I've been punished. It's earlier you think that, but actually no, God never punished anyone. Never. What you do also, God forgive you, never punish you anyone. That is, He will tell you, He will teach you, He will show you the way. So this man was so happy that a child was born. And hold the child's hand and he said, thank you Lord for all the sins I've done. But even I have done all the sins with fear, but you have given me thought. So the fear is very important. But fear is important in a way that you have to avoid the fear. Avoid the fear. So fear comes there. That's why I say, where our fear is. That's important. Where? It's part of our life we live with us. So that is here. But don't worry, that nothing to do. Now you look at one more thing I want to tell you is that you look at the people are all suffering now. Coronavirus. But because a lot of people are fear of that coronavirus. Why? No, you don't need to worry about the coronavirus. So it's fear. Once you have fears in you, it comes after you. And if you have no fears in you, nothing can come to you, and nothing can disturb you. Everything in the name of the Lord. So remember that. Do not have fear. Just think of God. And just think of Him. Wherever you move with Him, you do not fear. Because fear is born in us. I also do have fears when I was young. So fear is just born to us. Cannot escape from here. Understand? So please, I have not much time here today because I was not prepared. Because here the thing is that it delayed. I got a lot of programs to go through. But remember that from now onwards, this talk will be only on Sunday. Anytime on Sunday. No more on the Wednesday. So I want to thank each of you for helping me and for giving me on my schedule of today. Because my schedule today is not completed. So something wrong with my mind because it's too loose and I have to go to holy by holy. So forgive me for that. Thank you very much for helping me in this conversation. That remember, today we talk about fear. Fear will just come and go. Fear will go. But God is always there to take away your fears from you. Remember that. Do not be afraid of fear. As long as you have God in you and you in God, then the fears come and go. Not a very serious problem. Fear. No, fear is not. Fear is only imagination of your mind. So the fear is that fear gives you a frightening. Frightening, but that's nothing. The fear is only a temporary in you. It will come and it will go away. But do not worry about fear. See, now that it's raining, I am not fear of thunder or storm. Why must I be worried about a thunderstorm? You see, but it will come. will frighten you, thunder will come, but God is there. He knows how to reduce the thunder and storm. Because He knows that you are here, because you are talking about Him. That's very important. Anything in the Bible says, so do not be afraid. I am the light of the world. Come, follow me. Do not be in the darkness. Bible says, come for me. If you are in the darkness, do not be afraid. Even you're in the darkness, He is there. The light is there for you. Because Christ is the light of our world. He is the one to show you the path of your movement from darkness to brightness. So remember that whenever hold His hand with you and move, and the fear will go away, far, far, far away, and you have salvation, and you will have peace in life. Remember that. All in well. Do not worry about anything. God will help you. God will take care of you. Anything, any problem, because He is not, He gave you, He's not to punish you. He gave you that He wants you to go into the world and see the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's all. So He let you go. But that's why the fear is part of the good, the bad, ugly. See, one of that. So fear comes in this category. Fear, good, the bad, ugly. So fear is like that. Remember that. Fear is only that. Do not be afraid. So next week I will be talking more about something else, something different. But today I thank you very much for being here. And I want to thank each of you being here. It's so wonderful to be here. Once I missed one talk, I was unable to speak. I tell my family I have a dream which I did not go on to it on the stage. So today I came in because of the delay of some problem in the house. So never mind, I'll be around every now and then with you. If I want to go to overseas, I will inform you. Do not worry about that. Thank you very much for supporting me and helping me in this show. Thank you, thank you. May God bless all of us with peace, without fear. Remember, with peace but without fear, but with love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.